from Blackmore himself.
I just call him Oscilla.
Seth freaking Rollins and even Braun Breaker. We are going to have a riot in Paris tonight, and with that, let's have nice.
Merci, Michael. Merci, Wade. Mesdames et messieurs. It has been a wild couple of hours leading up to this event, of course.
And his opponent,
Roman Reigns is wearing 2 years ago. He said normally tribal chiefs don't wear tulle. When it matters most. Reed, I don't fight for shoes.
Water in this industry, but the master stroke. An opponent of Roman Reigns,
Paul Heyman, over that 1,360.
not anymore.
Not allowing the crowd to take him out of his game. It's
a great point you just brought up, Cole, but the truth is that will match his brand of physical destruction.
And also the way that Reed is almost bully move.
First he took the shoes, tonight he takes...
Longest championship reign in WWE history. One match.
And that's in the modern era. You call it the fourth.
Roman Reigns beginning to understand. Another one.
Welcome to the world of meat planets.
He got a bit cocky and Reigns made him pay.
Well, Reigns can, and Paul Heyman, if he had any hair left, will be pulling it
out here tonight in Paris. Reigns now looking to build momentum up. Oh, look at Bronson Reed! Lift the 330-pounder up, and Reed says no way. However, enough. And Bronson Reed literally comes.
A massive mistake from the veteran Roman Reigns, getting carried away. Oh, crucial. Could that mistake be?
Of Bronson Reed. He's very athletic as well. Slam on the table of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they're really...
Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins knew what they were doing when...
They put comers in this game, and you get them on your side.
Announce table now, and Roman going to drive Bronson Reed face first.
A beat too long, and this is the result.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is going to be a quick night. I told you we should have brought Bronson Reed with a clothesline. Just ran through Reigns. Roman.
Maybe 3 or 4 times the cranium of the shocked even Roman Reigns.
You know, and let's not forget why Reed's even in the vision.
WWE, and that is something. Oh, Roman needs to avoid.
Reigns back into this match, but Wade, Bronson Reed made us
from the way of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is just getting eaten alive at this point.
And hungry is the perfect way to describe Bronson Reed. And what an atmosphere in front of 30,000 in Paris.
I'll tell you what, it's in the sternum of the tribal chief.
Heyman at ringside with a smirk as well as he watches.
How awesome has Bronson Reed been thus far over the past 10 years?
Come on, Roman! Continues to try to twist the head off the shoulders of the original. Back to a vertical base. Couple of body shots by Reigns. Collision, and Reigns just take it out.
That moment we just saw, the momentum is building. Roman take on that.
And Wade, there's been very few instances where we've seen attempt to do this to Roman Reigns.
Number one, the physicality, knows every weakness, who knows every move of Roman Reigns.
Into a throat area, almost looks like close to a choke here, but our scene
fading doubtlessly is Roman Reigns.
And Reed and Breaker will be headlining WrestleMania,
picking the winners before they become winners.
And he's fighting back now and showing you why. Here comes the 0-3. Cover, hook to the leg. Now Roman's got to kick it.
Out the momentum of the tribal chief before he can get any.
Really going to mock Reigns. Those feet carries him around like a trophy.
You've got
like a scout
tonight, perhaps.
Momentarily, but a headbutt drops Roman Reigns. And out
with whatever you can.
You know what else impresses me about Reed? Stamina, little slowing down.
And look, I've been following the career to he probably wasn't winning. That's the biggest change.
Surround yourself with winners like Heyman and Rollins, and it's going to be infectious, right? Strategy, not sure if that was the right point in the match for Reed to do that. Roman Reigns rolls out of harm's way, and now Reigns looking to try to read a bit. Another right hand. Collapses to the floor.
Normal. Reigns did exactly that there at the second time around.
Delivering the boots to the face of Reed. The first into the steps.
One match deep, the ringside area, all
sent back into the ring. Roman feeding off the capacity. Oh! Punch picked out of the air and a big slam by Reed.
Take another senton combo, swinging the match back in. Well, normally Roman Reigns likes to control the pace. He likes it.
Yeah, Reed said it's over, but Roman Reigns said
by Bronson Reed, but getting over the hump, getting to nowhere. His way off.
Went for the Superman punch again. Reed with a
mortal guy we've known for years. He has been humanized
and means to be in the ring with Roman Reigns. There's a reason this man
against the very best. Well, they get no better than Roman
Reigns up and into a pile driver position, but
everything that Roman Reigns has tried.
And here comes Reigns. Not sure if he got all of it, but he got all.
It's a testament to the toughness of Bronson Reed. But Bronson Reed clean on the jaw, effectively
first match of the night at Clash in Paris.
Thus far, however, the 30,000 strong have awakening now seems to be the tribal chief.
Reigns is ready to go.
Outside and take two for Bronson Reed.
Reed with it.
300, that is 330 pounds.
Reigns in trouble. Bronson Reed.
This is your tag. This is your
oh, God. No!
Nobody home. Reigns.
The outside for Bronson Reed took a hell of a lot out of the big man.
He was caught. Rhodes was caught. Roman was caught.
And a technique that any performer could ever want, but still
neutralized Roman Reigns' spear.
White has had the answer for, and it didn't work the first time to pick up the pace, scaling the heights once again. Maybe heinous consequences for the big Aussie. He pounds that high in the air.
Drops Roman to the center of the ring, and Roman with a Superman! Going for the knockout blow is Roman Reigns. Oh, spear by Roman Reigns! I believe earned a great deal of respect
for finding performance from Bronson Reed. The fact it required everything in the arsenal.
TC gonna celebrate in Paris. You best not miss.
So, what a relief it must be to get past the misery this man has been put through.
I love you, my tribal relative. You are the tribal field of yours.
Finally, Reigns gets his hand up and out in the wall. They're going to save you now, Heyman. How sweet, knocking out Heyman with a guillotine tonight. And the Shula Fala.
Roman Reigns will be earned.
Here's one. There. I mean the shoes and toss him into the crowd. Oh my God! Oh my God! Braun Breaker! Braun Breaker came flying over the French announce table and speared an abrupt end to Reigns' victory celebration.
Spear. These are the consequences of messing.
Check on Reigns to get Braun Breaker out of the building.
Section of Roman Reigns and then crashing through that steel. And
of course, the oracle of the vision, Paul Heyman, who was chosen a very proud man and
get vertical despite all the help surrounding him now is shut up. Presumably needing some treatment of his own.
Well, Roman's gonna, the impact.
The damnedest thing. Here's the thing, inside-in like that, and you go through a table, you can times the...
Actually.
Into that earlier, he thought. Oh, God. Oh,
Breaker's loose again. Breaker! Spear! Fences and drag Breaker away as well.
Can ask the security.
Give him what we want now. I'm willing to die. Knock it off.
Breaker's got his...
Earlier, I've got a bad feeling about...
So now the security heads out here. Our general manager
is from Braun Breaker. And
they gotta get these two guys.
Yeah, give them a methodology, please. They leave when they want to.
I got a situation.
You can't move at all. It's really that simple. It's one of the most debilitating. The body breaks. It simply does not come.
Internal injuries after that couple of spears and then this
broken.
Yeah, tell Breaker that.
Took that as a challenge.
This is hopefully this is just precautionary. Wade.
How beaten up, no matter the war he's been through. Well, tonight, Fury are clearing out. They're strapped to a stretcher.
Roman Reigns. Roman couldn't defend himself
to compete in a heavyweight championship match later, but
family comes first. Jey Uso out here to check on Roman from the tsunami, and now Breaker back into the ring. Somebody's got a spear to Jey.
No opening match, a clash in Paris that has now descended.
Finally.
Still not done.
No.
There's no talking reason to
Again! You're gonna kill him! Get him out of there! For the love of God, Pierce, get him out of there!
When they want to leave. And perhaps now, after the... This is where Breaker came out of nowhere to encircle, and when we thought it was done, a 20-yard run-up, and then strapped to a gurney. And secondly, came down here to save the day. He tried, he failed to a broken, battered, and bloodied.
Finally being stabilized again on that backboard. From then on, Reed and Breaker did anything they wanted to Reigns.
Heavyweight championship, whose ribs have been battered, is the major issue. It almost feels like the show cannot go on after something like this. But
a point on Reigns today, but they're going to have to get him to the hospital. Wade, this is
question just how good Jey.
You know what it does? It makes you sick. Forget did well, right? Reigns beat him in the end, but then Breaker with the ambush.
All consequences, and that's what we saw this evening.
Houses under a spotlight the world has never seen. Just an event. It's a moment in.
We're gonna light the world on fire.
This is WrestlePalooza.
Coming Wednesday night. Clash, Paris.
We're proud! Now I don't know if I have Jey for my main event and Roman's. You should take a ride with Paul because I want you out of this building right now. Clear. Huh? I am ejecting you both from this arena tonight. Out! Pay! Am I clear? Not tonight. Get him out of here. Enjoy your evening in Gay Paris.
Wow. Adam Paris rightfully up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford.
You ready to break free? Borderlands 4 is coming. And of course the mask being worn by Montez Ford, Angelo.
So maybe that is the side of the Street Profits. The lane games, including trying to drive a wedge between this brother.
He's suspended without pay if they come back.
Word for the SmackDown Tag Division. Chaos every single night. Both men apparently wanting to start things off.
Trying to magnify everything as Bo Dallas, remember, tried to get the pro.
You've really got something to lose tonight, unlike the champs division.
Well, we didn't see it, folks, but Montez too well with Dawkins, so maybe you are onto something, Wade.
So from
Artist. Oh, and a drop kick by winning the tag title back in Europe.
Well, they've had a hell of a Barcelona on SmackDown.
Oh, Loomis will first.
Creepy and unnerving, and clearly Montez Ford did not want
Qualities.
Warped, demented.
Double team. Thinks he's a pig boy. Loomis thinks he's a buzzer. Now B-Fab.
It's really cooking, looking like a well-oiled machine. Well, that might change if the Profits keep going about business like this. And forehead against that table. We saw the damage he did to Roman.
Howdy / Bo Dallas looking on. At one point thought he was a rabbit. And now
people get spooked by their kooky personas, but I'll tell you, it takes your eye off the game, especially when three of them are Eric Rowan. Just a presence that's ominous, that stays. Now throwing some real heavy left back.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that sometimes get thrown by the persona, but he can.
Uncle Howdy got his hands on him and warped that personality. This story just 48 hours ago, of course. The Six have not competed in a couple of weeks and are fresh as daisies.
For the Wyatt Six, Loomis and Gacy just
together as part of this Wyatt Six, but they have clicked in a big way.
Think about being the Profits. Oh, and a great double team. Hook of the leg. We're going to retain the tag titles and a kick out at 2.
Really dominant team around ever since. That has all changed. And that's the problem. The Wyatt Six know how to take.
Loomis, though, launched over the top rope. Montez Ford has an opportunity.
Montez Ford was looking like he had a sniff of a tag to the fresh door.
Ford with one of his own, and Gacy, getting caught up in the rope.
Or a ligament in that knee or ankle on the way down. That was
tag made. Here comes Doc. He was all worked up, taking out Gacy and Loomis.
A big lad who should not be able to move like.
Dawkins, look at the quickness, the leapfrog. Oh, and there's that. A slam dunk to Loomis. That's a unique way. It just
pull out like,
twisting neck breaker.
George Foreman.
And B-Fab telling Dawkins to go up top. Into Montez Ford's territory, but he hit him with a swanton.
Dawkins, you're in a championship match. Keep your opponents guessing.
And now Dawkins controlling Gacy, but he does now.
Now he's getting peppered left, right, and center.
Dawkins.
Now frustration starting to show more than usual.
I don't know how you can tell panic for the guy who's wearing a mask. The apron, double team now. Oh, goodness. And Dawkins. And now it's Montez Ford's turn. And Gacy dropped Dawkins. It allowed Loomis time to.
As Ford sprints on the top rope that we're used to. Across the ring, but Montez Ford did not see that tag.
And Gacy now. And now Dawkins makes the tag. He's legal. Blockbuster!
The kiss of death connects that electric
chase of Ford. Dawkins with a right hand. And Gacy.
Massive winding right hand to the jaw.
Oh, and down. Trying to use Loomis as a weapon, and does. And breaking things up. All for the WWE Tag Team titles. Ford whip for the moonsault, nobody home.
Up for grabs, one big hit is going to do this.
Oh, and Dawkins with.
Almost risking a disqualification. There was Eric Rowan.
And now gets Loomis back into the ring.
And momentum
Ford, she came out from under the ring, and now Sister Abigail. And there's that suplex into the sit-out powerbomb.
And still, the WWE Tag.
Told me that is called the plague, Cole. Well, the plague. See Angelo Dawkins doing his best to break the entire arena in the process until Nikki Cross was instrumental. The plague connecting right in the center.
The tag team champions. Well, Borderlands 4 is who Borderlands 4 becomes the proving ground for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
And still,
The man.
It is time to open the floor. What it is to step in the ring with me.
Lynch really is one of the greatest of all time. Vision was in such great hands. You turned out to Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch.
Fireworks here tonight between the Intercontinental Champion. Becky, enough is enough, man. Back attack 2.0.
Becky will be holding nothing, especially that Intercam next week. Thank you. Nikki Bella, are you acting like a little bitch?
It's shots. And I'm not going to just give away title.
Has the man lost her balls?
In Paris, at Clash. Good job.
You know, Becky, I know that. At Clash in Paris?
Becky went for a cheap shot. Nikki Bella was ready. Championship to her Hall of Fame resume.
And this for the women's.
Nikki Bella, a two-time Divas champion, once held that it's about time I did things for myself, not worry about my sister, not worry about...
Really was one of the greatest of her era. Divas era. This is a very different era now.
Champion!
Constantly stay in the spotlight. Desperate for the media to talk.
Things that top stars should aspire to be. Desperate to continually prove she is the great. Now, that's the point I've been trying to make. If anyone is desperate, in my view, it's proved in the past. She dominated the Divas era.
In WWE, the last time they actually shared the same ring was back in...
Both women traded a lot of verbal barbs in the build-up to this. And that's normally off limits. It suggests to me there is a...
Didn't want to look up to Nikki Bella. I wanted to take Nikki beating Lyra Valkyria back in June. Nikki now made a mistake.
An experience for a Nikki Bella who's not used to in-ring competition. Overcommitted. Becky Lynch rode out that brief early storm.
Bouncing Nikki's face off the apron. Nikki Bella in trouble. And Becky from the second rope with a leg.
Rhea Ripley gets. Why is Becky Lynch not getting the same kind of...
Right.
I mean, who didn't throw the respect one way?
Becky now into the corner.
What you have to do. Becky views Bella as yesterday's news. Dragged women's wrestling too over the past few years.
Baiting.
Come back now. This is my ring.
Side Bella.
I think it fired Nikki up because Nikki fighting back. And a big clothesline by Becky. Quickly into the...
Here for Nikki Bella. Came out the blocks red hot. 30 to 40. Just trash talking. Opponents having it so easy, they're talking trash in the process.
Kick out at 2 by Nikki.
And Becky just looks that lit into the punch by Becky Lynch.
Becky this time, and Becky...
The second time, and now Becky perhaps getting rocked, and we're getting a slugfest. And the uglier the...
And now Becky went for the uppercut, caught her with a kick to the mid clothesline, dropped the champ. And another one by Nikki Bella.
Finding that competitor that took her to the top in the past.
And over our table. And now off the French, keep in mind, Nikki's got to pin her, submit the champ. She's got to get
important. That is winning the gold tonight, Nikki. Started this match.
On a big club.
Nikki Bella.
And Nikki kicks it too.
Whatsoever to Becky Lynch, who was nimble enough to avoid that
armor on Nikki Bella, who's able to counter. And now Nikki,
the heavy artillery. The tail. And here we go, Cole.
Nikki.
And I'll give all the credit in the world for the fact that Nikki Bella... And these are the moments, that lack of ring sharpness Lynch is used to. She's had these reps of late.
She hasn't avoided putting the championship on the line. Back at Money in the Bank in June, and then knock off Becky Lynch, able to duck underneath. Now with Nikki on her shoulder. Now Nick.
No punishment at this point in the matchup. You feel like...
Becky now, Nikki top rope. And it's
immediately, or you are getting it snapped on, but too late perhaps. Wow!
That was a great counter, forcing Becky to kick this lock. If she can get it locked in, Nikki's taken out a number. Great move by Becky.
Nice roll through. Nikki Bella.
On out. Thinking with a nice takedown.
Hitting the big moves, and still it's not enough. But I'll say right now,
Capitalize. She's got the champ on the ropes here.
yeah, this is where they're going to go to next. There's no time to think.
Nice move by the champ. Face
Completely peppered with shots here, and one
arm's way. And now Nikki. Fearless lock, and this time she's got it locked in. Nikki's got the fearless.
The champ to retain her championship and just about break the moment that Nikki Bella needed to win this.
Rope to force a break.
She's gone for the move on two separate occasions. Really ugly for Nikki Bella.
And Becky Lynch understanding that.
And I'm not so sure. A statement against Bella is even more important.
Looking for the manhandle. And now it's Nikki taking over. No!
But won't be able to think, won't be able to defend herself. Bella can
didn't have enough as Becky was able to duck underneath, and now manhandle slam!
It would have been for Becky Lynch to lose.
Fast, Wade.
I got to be impressed with Nikki Bella at this point. The longer this match is good.
Becky, roll through, shoulders down on Nikki. Becky,
Intercontinental Champion, the man.
Brilliance. We saw that exact move before at the Evolution Sheer Innovation. And I'm going to christen that the louncing Becky Lynch around. Hitting that manhandle.
What did you call this?
Well, Becky Lynch, I'm going to christen it the Lynch and a retention for the Intercontinental Champ.
Nikki Bella. Becky Lynch still the Intercontinental Champion. Well, we, of course, remember CM Punk, who will be in the matchup later tonight, was in for Punk, and it was captured in the award-winning documentary series on
I'm going to try to slow down and enjoy it. That's cool. Come back here, everybody's saying congratulations to get here. You know, you question was everything worth it? And
I'm happy for you.
Let's get through it, and then be happy. Comes with, okay, it's here. You know. These ropes are loose, huh?
Oh, CM Punk in the main event's advantage. First man to gain pinfall or submission becomes the world. WWE's Clash in Paris with WWE Slam. The top superstars rip packs of digitally exclusive cards and interact with WWE. Well, we saw what happened with Roman Reigns, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed earlier tonight.
Ale bitva pokračuje dál.
इसी तौर तरीकों से आप WWE में आगे बढ़ सकते हो।
In den letzten paar Wochen kümmere ich.
Level with news. Or you gonna just hit me with the truth?
Man, I don't give a damn what medical say, AP. AP, tonight, I'm bringing home.
Perhaps Jay is more dangerous than ever. Wouldn't end. The two have beaten each other all over America in weeks of Baxter and Rusev collide in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. This will be a brawl. Rusev stood up with Tozawa and company. It's one of those blows that sent me. First into the steel.
But tonight belongs to Rusev.
I know what Sheamus already knew, that I'm better than him, tougher than him.
We were going after that, did you?
Looking to end this one early with a broke. Rusev is taking control. The manner for the second straight time.
I will now hurt anyone that I wanted to. Meant to break your mind, body, and spirit.
Page.
Thanks to me.
Something's got to be done about this.
I want to try and rip me, please.
It ain't too relevant again.
You picked your own boy.
Donnybrook match! Holds barred. The only way to win is by pinfall. First from Bulgaria.
Rusev, he's got his battle face on.
Going around the pubs of Europe against the best hooligans. This victory over Nate Landwehr just weeks ago on UFC War.
Guess what, Wade?
The opponent from Dublin, Ireland.
Banger. for the 5th time ever.
Bell to ring, and we've got two men intensely staring, throwing down in Paris.
Yeah, Sheamus, the only superstar to have pinned.
One of the shortest matches in history. Immediately,
the better part of a decade here in WWE.
A fight in the gorilla position before we went out about the way Sheamus was running the League of Nations, and that big
championship at one point in their career, and now this is just about
getting the hell beaten out of you. You're going to beat the hell out.
Deliver a suplex of his own.
Sheamus's boots turn like
has a Hall of Fame resume with the United States.
Founding that Sheamus has had over 15 years at the very top of this. When you're fighting old Father Time. No! Oh, God!
Kendo stick. Rusev.
These are those game-changing moments. Who gets the big shot? Oh, by a Mack truck.
And into the modern.
So Rusev go for the eyeballs there.
Sheamus has welts building all over his body.
Cumulative punishment. Every match Sheamus has is no light work with Sheamus.
Rusev exposing the turnbuckle. They've been hit with everything their opponent can. Coming through Rusev.
Smashing in the Adam's apple. Come back to this continent. No matter who you're fighting, you not want to give a quarter this evening.
Sheamus has welts all over.
Tougher. It makes him fight harder. It fires him up. It wakes him up.
Rusev now caught him with a heel kick, and the chair bouncing off the face of Sheamus.
But Rusev has over almost every heavyweight out there. So Rusev has that.
Yes, sudden impact.
Maximum brutality. Now, you mentioned earlier you felt like this started because his style has to be a bully. His entire...
The Sheamus he's begging for Rusev to assault him.
This is not... knee to the dome.
Is it enough kick out?
Quickly, Sheamus turns it around, absorbs that punishment.
In position for the original.
The vibrations buzzing through the arena on that one.
Up over the bar.
Getting crushed by the bar on the one was a bit more painful than normal. In this bar, that's my main issue. Sheamus looks like he's built up a bit of a thirst.
Rusev trying to escape through the arena.
There's no count outs.
Oh no!
We have ever seen avec un shillelagh. Rusev is a beaten man at this point. Of course, pinfall submissions, but it looks like victory is imminent.
Well, he was going for white noise. Rusev able to avoid that. Now
that's the piece.
Sheamus with the Celtic.
Supplement of Rusev, but we know what's coming next, Michael. When you think his wits have left him after that beating him. What the hell are you doing here?
Open Rusev. Oh! That was a critical mistake by...
He's got Babe Ruth right to the midsection. Home run!
Oh, Wade, you called it out. Sheamus doesn't often go to the...
Rusev as tough as this big Bulgarian.
And now this brute.
Sheamus stepped out of his comfort zone and Rusev was ready.
What's those things weigh?
I pay.
Now Rusev separating the step.
Oh, God, I'm looking all way.
Nasty stuff in mind.
Oh, except KO to Sheamus. Effectively a rabbit punch. Now sling that big Irishman in the ring. Cover him. It's game.
Kick to the back, and you know what this means.
Man I have felt is incapable of tapping out at times.
State championship 11 years ago with the accolade. With Sheamus.
And you saw Sheamus, despite the obvious agony. Yeah, Rusev, screw you.
Fans here in Paris showing their appreciation for what
these two together in this kind of matchup. Maximum
100% for this.
Yeah, that's the first time Sheamus has ever turned down of Rusev as they clamber near those old-fashioned of the.
And Rusev now. Key barrels, but. Remember, even if Sheamus
will have his back broken, And then it really is all over the place. A combined amount of probably 5.
Oh, Sheamus. Rusev looking to white lies through the tables off the wick. This is damnedest bar fight. I'm just trying to see if both of these men can continue.
Not one of these two competitors, I promise you right now, our doctor. Rusev getting up after taking that. How's he up first?
I have no idea.
The absolute brute of a man, and close behind him is Sheamus. Might need a crane to get them out of there, but we still need him. Sheamus is just crawling to a corner. In the matchup.
And now Sheamus with a bro kick!
No one's home. Take another look as perfectly as that.
Okay.
How the hell? It's the question that can't be answered, Cole. It's not.
Back to his feet again. Perhaps to look for yet another Brogo. And Rusev with a big Mashka kick.
This man at this point here.
And up over the top. Rusev of the ring.
Sheamus on complete jelly legs. Kicked in the throat, Cole. Rusev just simply not human. They're not from this planet. Human things.
And now going to use the Selen as out. But Rusev coiling in those legs like a constrictor. I believe that was just, I think just out. Tapped out in a match. And it took the accolade.
His body in the process. What a war of resistance. A broken across the spine of Sheamus, and then the most unique brute. And Rusev is a major.
WWE.com/events to register now to receive exclusive 26.
These Euro tours I can't miss. And Petropolis on Wednesday. And Wednesday sees
WWE Elite Collection action figures.
Was an incredible article this past week of the New York 21st Century, and Michael Cole, I'm thrilled to Trico, Al Michaels, and indeed our very own.
Thank you, I'm honored about this, Wade, and again, I couldn't do this without the likes of you. It's John Cena and all the superstars that make our job easy. 100 wins in premium for $99 tonight. Battle it out in a fight of relevance versus respect. Paragon versus, we find out tonight at Clash in Paris. Cena, Paul, next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all, Cena!
After I'm gone, you guys are going to... Going down, guns blazing. Every super... I am not going down without a fight. Stand on this canvas to face off with the last...
Whatever version of you this is, you're out here just giving out matches. Well, how about this? Logan Paul versus John Cena at Clash in Paris.
Be careful what you wish for, man. You want a match with me? You sure about...
And that includes you idiots going to accept me. Because newsflatter, how? Who's the imposter? The guy that saved my moves for 23 years.
Is not an outsider. Logan Paul is a parasite.
Like 6 billion. Boom. The value.
And all I do is ask, what can you take from this business? Ruin wrestling. Wrestling will ruin you.
The Maverick.
6 billion views. And John Cena's
generation. This is a new era, and stars are made.
Electrolytes, antioxidants, and B vitamins. The official high. Go to work.
Massachusetts, 17, celebrating
Paris, 30,000 plus backing John. Logan Paul reacts to this rabid crowd here tonight.
Yeah, knowing full well it was getting under the skin of the Maverick Logan.
Royal Rumble. Remember, Logan Paul, John Cena, Jey Uso.
And ever since tagging together at one point in an incredibly...
And for John Cena, he says, this is going to be a lesson, and we reset.
Yeah, and I question that insult level that a man who has dedicated himself to this.
He's used his goofy entourage to get involved. That's what Logan Paul's all.
You have the smarts and the skills, you can do that. John Cena did in 4 years what John Cena took 20 to do.
That was an entry from that titanium-loaded right hand of Logan Paul. He's on in the corner.
Yeah, it's been a lopsided build to this one, if you ask me, John. But the real danger, matches aren't won with words. They are won.
Out here, and remember, this is John Cena's retirement. Would love to leave Paris, leave Europe for the final
tour. He's taken on the modern incarnation of what...
Delivering the rights to Logan Paul.
Not quite anticipating that Cena has been using as an insult. He has shown that
the way that he has taken his role here.
23 matches. That sounds terrible, right? 23 matches. Orton, yeah, the creme de la creme of what we have here in WWE.
These are the type of actions here, though, Wade, that tick off a lot of people. Logan for the crowd.
You didn't have an issue when John Cena was doing it before. Logan Paul is just sticking it up their backside.
Oh!
God, it was a classic example of Logan Paul taking his eye off the ball.
Logan just trying to gather his wits career.
Cena using those big...
And catches John with a boot. And now Logan, blockbuster to Cena. Great ball.
Unquestionably, the athletic advantage is in that with the heavyweights, and he's even turning into a technician.
Sellout crowd here tonight, over 30,000. Tremendous amount of strength here, delivering the vertical suplex to John.
Way of Logan Paul, I did not mention the power game at all, and no superstar.
I mentioned before, I'll never forget the night that Logan...
And he was consistently ready to...
I hope you watch it at home. Can soak
atmosphere and two of the biggest names in the game right here.
Doing some things, Wade, I've never seen him do before in the ring. He's obviously...
For one thing, some damn respect being thrown the way of the Maverick.
And Logan now into the corner, and a big new strategy from Logan Paul.
Keep people guessing.
John went in the ring today. You're not going to beat John Cena forget about the viral moments. You have an opportunity to beat the greatest of all.
The king of viral moments. That's what got his foot in the door. John Cena embraced that. The grind, the respect.
Oh, and again, this is a big turn.
An average man's leg.
Lead his feet as well. John Cena ducks underneath. Here comes Cena with a shoulder tackle. On display tonight. And
out to the outside and a shot to the gut in the process, turning the
Cena. Like he was shot out of a cannon and a kick out by
Planet Earth. How damn good is Logan Paul?
And Logan now back to his feet as he continues to play with the crowd here in Paris. For the attitude adjustment, AA by John.
Well, this is the moment from the heavens. Logan Paul's the AA of Logan Paul that in turn
has got him center of the ring. Went for the AA. Paul landed on his feet. Made famous by the Hall of Famer, Antonio Inoki.
Those belts of Cena are too big. Couldn't extend the arm. That's the issue.
STFU!
Miles away, the eyeballs of Logan Paul bulging out.
Tapped out to this move by Cena. And makes it to the rope, but John with the boots.
Logan Paul living dangerously now.
And a kick out by Logan, perhaps on instinct alone, T.
Well, this is John Cena changing up the moveset to cap. That's all that boxing experience. When you rock, you have... Damn carnival in this arena.
Oh, Cena, that overbomb by Paul. Cover, hook of the leg.
Rolled all the way onto the shoulders of John Cena.
Critical point in the match. John Cena has some people behind him.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you might not like the attitude of Logan. Shortcut so far, and this could be the killer blow.
This with the right. Paul land. Oh, there.
Connecting with that zigzag, rocking the skull.
A slingshot lariat got caught by John. John planting Logan.
Mistake by Logan Paul. Going to that well once again. It worked the first
twice.
Cena is hurting in a big into this one. But you're in deep water now, and that
greatest performances of his career. He's got Logan up again. Paul, though,
right now.
And now Cena.
Logan smells blood.
And this time, oh, and a swanton connects. And then much in his repertoire.
In the gymnastics, and John Cena is now in a really... What can you cook up this deep? What is the body going to... Now controlling the pace is Logan Paul, and laser focused on putting this one to bed.
Cena on the ropes here, and John Cena took advantage again. He went... Oh, Paul shows to 3 count.
Again, keeping the less experienced brain is getting completely wiped on that landing.
Paul's hit Cena with everything he can, and
not making just about.
Headbutt by...
Stop throwing the heavy leather, and who's got the heaviest leather out of...
Almost cost John the match.
Oh, God, John Cena is... Look at the connection of this uppercut. Look where he's landed. You're aiming for the ball. The man's exhausted. It's incredible to bully him that up.
Wrapped right hand. Titanium loaded for many years. Tackle. And now digging into John Cena's repertoire.
To proceed to victory, this would be.
Too much time. AA by Cena. Hook of the leg.
Against one of the best in history. Process. You're clutching at straws.
No, Logan kicked out of another attitude adjustment.
You hit him with your best. Paul certainly was not expecting. Jeez!
Cena, you gotta be kidding me!
Perez right there. Kick out just in the...
And Cena's
open challenge reign. Wow. Working tonight against Paul. Paul's too good.
Ball back to his... John sent back to the ropes. Logan hits him with a
right hand that flattened John Cena with a cheap shot.
That may have been his last chance.
AA versus the right hand. Both men have taken the bullet.
And a kip up by Logan.
Oh my God.
This... And Logan now with Cena. Time connects.
Double it up. You've got...
Second Paul from Grace to knock off the great John.
Raining from the face of Logan Paul, the belief.
Paul. Now he understands why John, and there's a reason, the never say die attitude, delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle. A Styles clash to Logan Paul.
From the best.
Well, many people believe Cena's
a match of the year contender.
I can't tell you. And Paul up on the top rope.
Well, both men.
Sudden death for both of these men. And now Cena. Paul again fighting out of it.
Fighting to...
Attitude adjustment. And able to duck underneath. Attitude adjustment.
Wow.
Get past the antics. Logan Paul against John Cena.
I hate the person. Matches are in WWE. You are simply brilliant.
Lime. John Cena will take a bow. Enjoy the time. We've only got 3. Insulted here in Europe, months and months. Just a jelly roll, a man who has gained John's respect, and Post Malone as well, who has been out of his seat. over the last number of weeks. Here tonight, Clash in Paris, our final. Some good news, though. NXT premium live events, incredible 5 years, including Rick Cordella. Well, you know, look what we got.
Oh, we got Dirty Dom, the Inter-Gay Styles right here in Paris tomorrow on Raw.
WWE French commentator, Philippe.
Clash in Paris établi ce soir, battant le précédent record détenu par Taylor. Nous avons également établi un nouveau record avec 30 343 people.
Well, what Philippe said, ladies and gentlemen, making the prior record set in May of last year, 43 WWE fans on hand. Show John Cena, Triple H, and others. Let's head back to her.
Everything that's happened here tonight before he defends his world. I know this is a terrible time, but Paul Heyman Mania, you're completely...
And I am all ready tonight. And you and the entire world thinks that WrestleMania? Do you remember? Now I have chosen, needed anyone. I am a performer in the history of this industry. I am a visionary. I am a revolution. Jackie, I don't even deserve to be champion.
The hospital earlier on tonight after the assaults by Bronson Reed, and
Bronson Reed have been thrown out of the building and told by Adam Pearce.
Seth Rollins is truly alone. And Punk in the ruse of the century for Punk. Jey Uso and Ellen wins the World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal four-way.
Vivre ma vie en ces moments.
Shame on every... And for months, I have a Seth Rollins problem. And there is nobody who can stop us. Clash in Paris.
Title because it was ripped from me.
You get your rematch after I
done took the torch from every match. Get that bitch, stay on my legs. This is fake.
We're not gonna get there unless we stick together. You've got, once we get to Paris, that's every man for themselves.
Time to pick up the pen.
Problem. You're welcome for saving your career. Visionaries like me to tell you.
Smiling now, you thought I was going to lose.
And there is
nothing down. Time to pick up the pace.
Man, if things broken down. A fatal four-way for the world title. The spear earlier tonight
simply cannot be manufactured. These people
get this.
And I hate to be Captain Buzzkill, but the yeeting move when the gold is on the line and you have a pervaded.
Come on. Leg injury, allowing LA Knight to pick up the victory. But the
non-world champ in the match. The question for LA Knight.
What you think, because that victory did earn Knight a...
Fatal 4 from San Francisco, California. Next, from Los Angeles, and their opponent, Seth freaking Rollins.
Fatal four-way match. First man to gain pinfall. Who will leave Paris with the gold?
Hours. And Seth Rollins truly is a man.
Of all four of these men, they can't stand one Uso out of the ring.
Yeah, and I'm surprised by that. I half anticipate Rollins right off the bat. He is public enemy #1, but truly
forgotten Punk for putting him through a table, even though
quietly crouching in a corner, letting the other competitor.
And Rollins looking on, gonna pick his moment for when he struck.
2 steps ahead of everyone.
And now Rollins into the fray, top rope, cross body, cover up.
In the process too.
And Jey Uso runs into Punk.
Actively lost everything at SummerSlam. That is Galvan. No insult intended. He's simply damaged. Jey Uso.
The hands of Breakker and Reed again tonight. And now Seth Rollins, sea of WWE fans.
Now after the wounded duck
going for a GTS.
Well, CM Punk isn't catching any of this. Already fresh, lurking, and waiting to light you up.
And everyone.
Best thing you could possibly do is turn this into a...
Rollins outside the ring, Punk's in the crowd somewhere, and now we come to
Alliance you were talking about, and Jey Uso suddenly moving along.
Samoa drop. Forget about it a little bit.
Well, you get a little warmer, and also once you start these four, simply too talented to go down easily.
Now Rollins with a mocking yeet chance to the full.
A few moments ago, I would disagree with that. People do my dirty work.
Well, that's what he's saying.
I don't need
and, and he understands the power of that world title and what it means.
This is what I thought we'd see from the off. Trapped in a pincer.
Punk pounding away again. Just the disdain those two have for each other.
And to turn the tables. And the visionary getting
slam. When he beat Gunther before, Rollins cashed in to win. That's what Knight and Punk and Uso are doing in this table. To the Dudley boys, and they really want to take the world champ out.
Devon, Bubba Ray, and Spike. It's the 3-piece version.
Now,
breaking every friendship you may ever have had. An animal is a dangerous animal, and Jey Uso now heading away from the ring here, and I question the smarts of it. Just come slide in and get this one ended while you're out there in the stand.
I think you're on my level, son. You think you're...
Blindsided Seth Rollins, who can't find any respite anyway. These guys are battering each other, but it seems to be Seth Rollins.
Punk now climbing up the steps, Rollins into the ring. Punk gonna go to the top rope, man. Shoos him away. Clothesline by CM Punk. Now, Punk with a running knee for the go to sleep. Break of the eyes by Rollins. Kick by Jey. Drops Punk and back. Look at this now. Uh-oh, up on his shoulders.
Just when he had the momentum, wait.
Pedigree by Rollins.
Oh, God, what an absolute scramble this has been. Such incredible action. You see the pedigree. The thing that's really softened up CM Punk now.
Kick to the midsection by Rollins.
Such a devastating move.
Cover, hooks both legs.
It's an LA Knight here.
And now Rollins up top. Advantage. And Jey somehow kicks out at
Tiz. With the pre-busted ribs, you can double that in. Seth Rollins. We saw a successful return.
And Rollins dumps Jey Uso out of it.
These competitors try it. It's the only way you can win.
You understand me? You're yesterday's news.
Yesterday's news will become the headline act.
Give a damn about you. They're chanting for somebody else. No!
Thing to do, you're taking your eye off the ball, you're allowing a competitor on the great Seth Rollins how to do things, but for me, he's making a big mistake here.
Intercepting Rollins. Knight looking to build momentum. Track. Reversal now. Knight sent across the
perpetual motion machine.
That side Russian leg sweep by. And now Knight with Punk up top, drops Punk.
Just flattening all. Again, perhaps.
LA Knight with to Rollins.
Oh, attempt to that BFT. Broken up right in
the ribs. Of course, the attack by Breaker.
Now, appearing to be the fresher man is Jay.
And now, Jey Uso with a body shot. Punk now.
CM Punk right now.
Cover again, and a
Punk's destiny to win gold, and with enough in the tank to kick out.
And again, over 30,000. Uso and Knight.
Major damage to the man who ruined his SummerSlam.
And as the table Punk kick to the ribs.
These are desperate times, and someone's getting hurt.
To Punk. Rollins looking for completely legal under these rules. Now Knight. Punk's ripping through the table by LA Knight. What's the stop? Knight. BFT.
The stop attempt missed. The BFT connect.
Trying to dig down deep. You can see the pain he's in with the injured ribs.
Involved in the fight at this point, but if you're LA Knight, you've got a
Reigns earlier tonight, and he paid for it.
Yeah, unwavering.
A little mustard on that one.
Tapping into the Yeet Mania.
Boosting the impact to the face.
Oh, that was a work of Jey Uso. What was Knight cooking up here?
By Knight.
Well, the ring is completely empty. There's no one to break him.
Big one. Seth Rollins tried to sneak up on LA Knight, and he's going to pay.
Carcasses everywhere you look.
And now Rollins center to the front. Yeah, stay over there.
Punk down. Uso down. Seth
finally could be the night that LA Knight's been dreaming.
Glory here.
LA Knight now. Look at Knight. Knight on the apron. Oh, no! Crash. Time to roll off the table. Knight went through the table. And
Knight hit. Crash and burn, you said. That's the body of LA. You look, bodies are broken, deaths are broken, tables are broken. Jey Uso, the man who had written off before this match started,
has ducks underneath. Jey rolls through, big super kick by Seth. Spear! No, he got caught! He got caught by Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins going in for the kill and caught mid-air.
Rollins and Jey Uso in the ring as our match continues.
Against a downed Jey Uso.
Climb to the top rope. Jey Uso in trouble.
Caught.
And Jey caught him again.
It wasn't big enough to put down a man the caliber of Seth freaking Rollins.
Championship of Punk with an elbow to Uso. And now Punk with Punk. Jey Uso up on his shoulders. Go to sleep. Rollins into the cover to retain.
One back, and forth, again and again. Stomped into the mat by Seth freaking.
LA Knight is still out at ring. Jey Uso has been taken out by Punk.
I hate you. I hate your stupid family.
Yeah, forget just retaining the title.
He wants this to be his last match.
Discouraged, of course. It's not really.
And now a stop to Jey. Rollins make this one-on-one with his bitter enemy.
Absolutely nothing this referee can do here.
Rollins looks to snap the neck of Punk. Oh, Rollins went through the chair. And go to sleep to Rollins. He knows it's his moment.
Seth's already out cold.
Oh my goodness, who the
save the match won.
Save the
Here is Seth freaking Rollins.
You know what they say, Wade? For her husband, Seth Rollins tonight.
God, you can lay is the one. Nobody real.
Got like caught here, and we thought it was over.
Well, it looked like he shredded his second for good measure until the low blow by Continental Champion and Seth freaking Rollins. CM Punk having the championship.
Punk got screwed by Rollins again, and you had to. But no one in a million years would have thought that it was his.
And Seth Rollins apparently always had.
The question now is championship.
Already a better musician than you two.
of an unbelievable and shocking in tonight's fatal four-way match where Seth freaking Rollins had absolutely nobody by his side. Paul Heyman sent to the hospital. He does, and he said prior to the match, I'm always 2 steps ahead, and that turned out eventually.
Okay, CM Punk.
He's upset.
Yeah.
Here tonight, as you said, there's no Braun, there's no Paul Heyman to be the one to make sure that Seth Rollins keeps his word.
Well, it was somehow shocking. Right. Like, it shouldn't be Continental title defense over Nikki Bella, and somehow I was...
So many questions. Is she a part of the vision now? Was this a one-time thing?
Look, and I know we're going to spend time in the future spinning it forward, but...
Oh, you're starting the speculation already! AJ Lee, I'm saying it.
Something that people have wanted for many...
Watching her man do his thing, she sees Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch. I were to keep you from ever having a title match in WWE, I want you out of here.
Their history has gone back to almost 20 years.